Well, here's a wild idea. Well, why didn't the UFC consider bringing in Rampage Jackson to do Shogun Rampage again?
Well, because he's apparently signed with Bellator.
What a great segue that was. See how that happened there? Rampage Jackson going to Bellator. This is a huge coup for Viacom, I think. I mean, I've seen some people saying that, well, Rampage is on the downside of his career, which I agree with. But what Bellator has been really lacking in is star power. And Rampage Jackson, love him or hate him, he brings that to the table.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Rampage, honestly, he hasn't put on a good fight in a long time, in my opinion. I guess the fight with John Jones was okay, but that's mostly because John Jones put whipping on him. I don't know, man. I just don't think he's that. Like I agree on 100% the people are saying he's on the downside of his career. He is on the downside of his career. I used to really like watching Rampage fight, but recently, I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like he brings much to the table. And I agree that it's a good signing for Bellator because, like you said, they need star power. They need to start filling up that light heavyweight division. It's such a bad division in their promotion. But I don't agree with the way they're like marketing this as like some huge like mega signing or whatever. The UFC had Rampage. They could have matched his contract. They chose not to. The UFC basically released Rampage. They don't want him anymore. He didn't want to be there anymore. It's not like Rampage. You know, it's like the UFC and Bellator were getting in a bidding war, and Rampage went to Bellator. That's not what happened here at all. They let him go. He went to Bellator. Good for him. I'm happy for him. I don't know how this is going to work out because apparently he's going to do the pro wrestling thing too. Has he even pro wrestled before? I'm not sure. This is something I said was a good idea like 6 months ago. I'm not sure it took so long. It's another thing. Why didn't he basically got released, I guess, after his fight with Glover in January. Why did it take him another 5 months to sign? This is something they could have done a long time ago. And I guess it's like I said, it's a good signing because they need some star power and they need a name. But at the same time, I just don't like how they're saying that this is like some huge, ridiculously, amazing signing for their company because this isn't a guy that the UFC wanted. It's another UFC washout, which I thought Bellator wasn't signing, but they keep signing them, so I'm very confused by their philosophy.
Well, I don't know. I think you have to make an exception for a guy like Rampage Jackson. This is a guy who's headlined $1 million+ buy pay-per-view. I mean, you can count on one hand the guys that have done that. So I think it is a major signing for Bellator here. Obviously, there was some acrimony with the UFC, and UFC let him walk. And I agree with you that Rampage's best days are behind him. But again, what Spike TV needs right now for the Bellator promotion is eyeballs. And everyone knows who Rampage Jackson is. And Rampage Jackson, you put him into the Bellator promotion, where the competition level in the light heavyweight division, certainly anyway, is not quite as high. We can do a marquee King Mo fight, and I think Rampage King Mo is a bigger fight than anything else Bellator could put on, including Chandler Alvarez too, if that could happen.
Yeah, I guess it's a pretty good fight. I don't know. King Mo's stock really fell recently with the knockout loss to Emmanuel Newton. He's still a good fighter for sure, but this fight with Rampage, his prospective fight, kind of lost a little bit of luster. And like I said, Rampage is not looking. He's lost 3 straight fights. He's lost like 4 or 5 of his last 6 fights or something like that. I don't know, man. I guess I'm not as excited as everyone else. This isn't the same Rampage that was slamming guys in Pride. This is a different Rampage. I'm not saying it's a bad signing for Bellator because, like I've been saying, they need to start. They need to fill the division up, but I don't think it's this major mega buck signing that they're kind of marketing it as.
Well, I don't know. The way you're reacting to it, you're making it sound like, they signed Vladimir Matyushenko, like another UFC cast-off. This is a big star,
Okay, we're making an exception to Rampage, a guy that got basically released by the UFC. Okay, fine. We're making an exception to Rampage, but where was the exception made? Like, why do they keep making exceptions? John Alessio, Vladimir Matyushenko. I'm very confused. They wouldn't sign John Fitch. They said that they didn't want John Fitch. Now they're signing all these other guys. They said they don't want to sign John Fitch because he lost in the UFC. Okay, fine. Then why are you signing guys like Alessio? I know Alessio's a good guy or whatever we're calling. He's 0-5 in the UFC. I don't understand their philosophy. I don't know, man. I'm just very critical of Bellator right now, I guess.
I guess so. I mean, I think John Alessio is another good signing. I mean, in that lightweight division, I think Alessio beats
almost. Carlin. It's not bad signing, but they've been saying for so long we don't sign guys that were cut by the UFC. Now they're starting to do it a lot, and they keep saying we're not signing guys cut by the UFC, but we're making exceptions for this guy. You can't keep making exceptions, Bellator. I don't know, man. I disagree with that philosophy, but that's just me.
And John Alessio, he has fought outside of the UFC since parting ways with them. It's not like he's coming directly being parachuted in for
once, and it was a no contest. Is that not correct?
Yeah, he fought Mazzani in AFC.
Yeah, I mean that's it. Like, it's not like
he's got another fight coming up at the end of the month in Kansas City as well.
Sorry, he what?
He's got another fight coming up at the end of the month in Kansas City as well.
Is that going to be canceled now that he signed with Bellator?
No, that's still on.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully he wins that fight. I mean, if he loses the fight, maybe Bellator, I don't know if they're going to be as hesitant to keep that contract. I guess he signed the contract already. I'm not sure, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm just not agreeing with Bellator, the way Bellator is handling their business right now, I guess. But,
and Rampage, you know, he's also going to do the pro wrestling thing. I think that plays into it as well. He's getting a reality show to the deer. This is a real multimedia platform kind of deal. And I think we're going to start to see now the kind of things that Bjorn talked about over a year ago when we saw him at Casino Rama when they put on the card there. He talked about using Viacom's extension. And Rampage is really a guy you can build around, even more so than King Mo. I mean, a Rampage reality show is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, Carlin. I just think that I'm not as high on this signing as you. I mean, like I said, it's a good signing for the division, but I just don't see it changing their whole promotion around. I don't know, man. I guess that would be cool, but I don't see that much interest in Rampage anymore. Personally, I don't think a lot of fans do. Like you said, sure, on Spike TV, there's going to be those old Ultimate Fighter fans and there's also the casual fan for sure. They're going to tune in and watch Rampage, but I think that the people that actually watch the sport, they don't realize that Rampage is kind of on the decline right now, and he's just not as exciting as he used to be. So I don't think it's as big as a signing as it was if it came 5 years ago.